What is up, boy friends? This is Lobsauce Fans. Today I'll be reacting to Donkey Kong vs. Knuckles Death Battle. Um, yeah, it's been, what, how long has it been? Like, a month since it came out? And now there's a Wolverine vs. Raiden Death Battle, which I'm gonna react to after Lego Batman. Um, Personally, I think Knuckles is gonna win because while they're both idiots, Knuckles is a teeny tiny bit smarter and stronger. I don't know. I don't know anything about Sega or Nintendo, so let's do it.
Guardians of treasure, champions of justice. And prove that if you've got enough brute strength, you don't need to be smart to kick some serious ass. Donkey Kong, defender of the world's largest banana horde. And Knuckles the Echidna, guardian of the all-powerful Master Emerald. We've already established that Mario and Sonic-related power-ups counter each other. For example, DK's Strong Kong could counter Hyper Knuckles, so for this fight we'll be sticking to the bare essentials. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Kong's banana. Sonic.
Now this is the law
Knuckles.
of the jungle, as old and as true as the sky. The ones that shall keep it may prosper, but the ones who touch Donkey Kong's banana horde must die. See, I know literature. Well, the parts about killing, anyway. Long ago, an illegal pet gorilla famously
Mario.
did battle with his abusive owner atop a construction site. The ape's name was
Alright.
Donkey Kong, and
Donkey
the conflict didn't go so well for him. After escaping, he fled to a remote island with his son, also named Donkey Kong. His son would later bear a child destined to rule the island. This powerful ape was named, you guessed it, Donkey Kong. Being a gorilla, Donkey Kong naturally loves bananas. No. Real gorillas primarily eat plants, like stems and bamboo shoots, and sometimes termites to fight diarrhea. Too much info, Wiz. Well,
Termites to fight diarrhea?
so much
I never knew that.
for himself.
Holy
and if
crap.
someone tries to take away any of his delicious golden treasures, may God help them. And yet his enemies have been bold enough to steal his entire stockpile several times, right out from under his nose. That's what happens when you hog every banana on the island to yourself. Just basic supply and demand. Donkey Kong weighs 800 pounds and stands about 8 feet tall. That's almost twice as big
Ew, naked person. No.
as if he were a Florida native, by finding ways to kill crocodiles, such as crushing them with his sheer weight, chucking barrels at them like his old man, or just straight up punching them to death. The strength this ape wields is so tremendous, his very palms can shake the earth. And his trademark giant punch can send his victims flying beyond the horizon.
Why? You punched your own son?
He can unleash a
Or nephew?
so fast he ignites the hydrogen in the air, creating explosions. This is similar to a meteor catching fire while falling through the atmosphere at 25,000 miles per hour.
Holy crap.
I'm telling you, Wiz, it's only a matter of time before the apes take over. While common gorillas have
Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Basic tools, Donkey Kong is a little beyond that. Yeah, he's got a shotgun. Like, I know it looks like he's just carrying around a log, but no, seriously, it's a boomstick that Funky Kong somehow made out of a tree that fires concussive homing coconuts. It can fire in spurts, and if he shoots you, it's gonna hurt. At least, that's what the DK rap tells us. But what it doesn't tell us is that the series of grunts you hear from the Kongs is actually them speaking their own language.
Well, of course.
I wonder what he's saying. Banana Slammer! Banana Slammer! Banana Slammer! Banana Slammer! Banana Slammer! Banana Slammer! Mostly just that. Sometimes he sings too.
From on top of the white mountains, your glory rises high to the sky.
No.
What the hell? Okay, I know I watched some of this show, but I do not remember there being any musical numbers. Like, at all. Oh, there were 2 in every episode. 40 episodes.
Is it over?
Your brain likely shut down while watching to protect your fragile consciousness.
Ew. Oh my god, that's gross. Shower you in coconut
Here
cream
you
pie?
appear. Donkey Kong has done some
That's
ridiculous
gross.
things. With a clap of his
Donkey
hands,
Kong's
he
a
can create
pervert.
shockwave strong enough to shatter meteors. Also, I exaggerate nothing when I say he ate an entire plantation of bananas in a single afternoon. He's agile enough to dodge arrows on a narrow ledge and tough enough to survive point-blank explosions. Multiple times! But most impressively, after surviving an explosion that launched him into orbit, he used a fully charged giant punch to send a moon careening into the planet.
Majora's Mask!
Expands his power by
Donkey Kong caused Majora's Mask!
his body hair, like a monkey Burt Reynolds. If he gets a haircut, though, he loses his power and looks really weird. Wow, wow. Well, perhaps DK's cranial deformity.
So,
is
Donkey
linked
Kong
to his
caused
greatest
the events of Majora's
you see,
Mask?
Donkey Kong is kind of an idiot. We're talking
Yeah,
about
that's
Abe, who
obvious.
didn't realize he was following his own treasure map until after he found the bananas it led to. Or while suffering from amnesia, a pirate crocodile was able to convince him that he was a crocodile through song and dance. Donkey Kong joined in, singing about physical features he clearly does not possess. He's also just as lazy as he is stupid. One time, he and Diddy were making a killing selling frozen coconuts and could have had all the bananas they ever wanted. But the simple task of just cracking coconuts open all day was too strenuous for the big ape. So he sold the business for a couple measly bananas. Bananas are the only motivator that seemed to work on DK. But they're also the only one he needs to bring out the big gun.
What's that?
If something separates him from his precious fruit
Is that
stockpile,
Knockout or
someone
Punch Out
is
with
going
Lil
to
Mac?
die.
Nothing's stopping me this time. Nada do it. You're gonna stop because that's what you do when you're faced with an irresistible force.
Knuckles!
4,000 years ago, the Echidna race thrived due to their advanced technology
Why is he
and
flying?
talent for warfare. Now that's what I call a pet.
Warfare?
I'm picking up at the pet store on the way home. Just a heads up, the males have 4 heads on their penises. What? Awesome. Desperate for the power to command
Attacking
the
other
world,
countries, stealing
the
and killing.
Knuckles tribe staged a raid to obtain the legendary power of the Master Emerald. He didn't know was that it was protected by a giant murderous water dragon with tentacles named Chaos. And it just killed the shit out of him. Miraculously, a young Echidna girl survived and managed to seal Chaos inside the Master Emerald. The resulting energy output ripped the Echidna's home into the sky to become Angel Island.
What?
Perpetually floating so long as the emerald remained in its shrine. Sonic lore, everybody. Centuries later, one final descendant of the Knuckles clan remained, and his name was Knuckles. So not the most creative parenting in the world, but
Well done.
hey, Knuckles is the lone guardian of the Master Emerald, dedicating his entire life to protecting the family jewel. But he spends most of his days sleeping and doing nothing, because really, who's gonna fly all the way up to a tiny floating island just to steal a rock? Why, the nefarious Dr. Eggman, of course. As a ploy, Eggman convinced Knuckles that a certain blue hedgehog and a fox with 2 tails planned to steal the Master
Oh, wow.
was left to stop the thieves, and Eggman swiped the gem for himself. Not the sharpest head on the dick, is he? Without its energy source, Angel Island plummeted out of the sky. Until Sonic the Hedgehog literally beat the sense into Knuckles, and together they saved the day. Forming
Yay.
an intense bromance.
Sounds like you've got an inferiority complex.
Huh? I have a what?
Oh, nothing. Never mind, Knuckles.
Since then, Knux has continued to try to guard the Emerald. However, most people who try to steal it do. But luckily for old Rad Red, he can track the Master Emerald using his treasure hunting skills. And his special bond with
He has
the Gem, which
he
allows
has
him to
treasure
use its
hunting
presence
skills.
and harness some of its power, which he can focus
That's a
through the ancient
surprise.
martial art passed down through the Knuckles clan. The ancient art? I'll punch the crap out of everything. No, really, that's the answer to every single problem Knuckles has. Something
Well
in the
then.
way? Punch it. Need to climb a cliff? Punch it. Falling down a trap? Punch it. Punching not working for some reason? You f***ing know he punches it more.
You're taking this breaking and entering business way too literally.
Speaking of which, Knuckles can throw punches so extreme they create explosions by igniting hydrogen in the air. Sounds familiar? Knuckles is fast, capable of running
Yes,
at least
sounds
100
familiar.
miles per hour. He can also take to the sky and glide, reportedly by trapping air underneath his dreadlocks. Although there's no
Dreadlocks?
those are aerodynamic enough to keep him airborne. Hey, it's better than a tanuki flying with its nutsack. Then again, he could be twirling his dick. And with the spikes on his fists, Knuckles can effortlessly dig through dirt and rock. Add on his attachable shovel claws, and he can even tunnel through solid metal. With arms that stringy, it makes you wonder where all this strength comes from. Well, his connection with the Master Emerald is responsible for much of his more absurd attributes, like gliding and punching explosions. Knux can shatter boulders, dodge machine guns, ride atop flying jets and missiles like skateboards. Oh, and he can breathe in space. He's matched and even
How?
in battle, runs fast enough to cut holes in the ground, is strong enough to uproot massive trees. Hell, he's strong enough to throw this. With a single punch, he can trigger a volcanic eruption.
Knuckles
Doing
on
so
steroids.
displacing pressure in a volcano's magma chamber. At minimum, this can sit around 3,280 feet or 1 kilometer below the Earth's surface. Knuckles had to have punched the ground with at least 3.9 megatons of force. Over 3 times more powerful than the highest yield bomb in the known U.S. nuclear stockpile. That's cute. How about the time he punched the moon? One day, Eggman blew up half the moon and rebuilt it into a robot moon because, well, he gets off on that shit. Via remote control, Eggman actually changed the moon's orbit to create a never-ending eclipse. But never fear, Knuckles just dove out into outer space and punched the remote control into dust, causing an explosion visible from Earth, and returning the moon to its normal orbit. But having these abilities isn't enough to let him win every time, especially when his biggest obstacle is his own brain. Knuckles is illiterate, doesn't know left from right, and one time didn't realize until too late that he was eating a napkin. Hey, give credit where it's due, Wiz. When he did figure it out, he stuck to his guns and finished every bite of that damn napkin. It's dinner and cleanup at the same time. He hardly ever strategizes before combat, preferring to run in swinging. Hey, whatever works. It doesn't. Well, not all the time. And despite being mortal enemies, Dr. Eggman has duped Knuckles into allying with him on multiple occasions. It's happened so often by now, you have to wonder whose side he's really on. Hey, his fists can blow the top off a volcano, so why waste precious time on things like reasoning?
What a dreamboat!
I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Knuckles, you've been elected governor!
All in today's work.
What? God, is Sonic Boom stupid.
Hey, that's not how it... Shh.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all. It's time for a death battle!
God, that Donkey Kong TV show must have been terrible. Alright. He's gliding. He's hungry. Come on, Knuckles. Oh, he's gonna eat the bananas. Con. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. I don't know what to think of this. Yeah, Knuckles has got this.
Oh no.
That's not working.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Stop saying oh no. You're moonwalking. Oh wow.
Oh no. Oh no.
Stop saying oh no. He's not. What? Well then. Ah. Oh. Wow.
Not as strong as you thought you were.
That's better.
Oh no.
Always with the oh no. Now what? Let's see. Oh darn. Wait, are you punching into a volcano? No, you're not.
Oh no.
Holy crap. Oh, well done. Well, I was wrong.
Knuckles may have had the edge in speed and agility, but his stubborn strategy of rushing in only played into Donkey Kong's favor by keeping close and in range.
Both were tough enough to survive atmospheric re-entry and the vacuum of space, but only Donkey Kong has also survived an explosion strong enough to launch him into orbit in the first place.
Knuckles and DK may have punched moons, but both feats are not precisely what they seem. The moon Donkey Kong punch belongs to the Mario universe, and is clearly smaller than our own moon.
Can do. Knuckles only destroyed a receiver controlling the moon's flight path.
And although the moon's orbit changed afterwards, it's unreasonable to say Knuckles is responsible. He has no other feat supporting this outlier, and the moon was previously established to move itself due to being part robot now. Sonic lore.
Knuckles' speed wasn't enough when DK was just that much stronger and tough enough to take anything thrown at him. DK just wasn't a kidneying around.
The winner is Donkey Kong.
Next time, Wolverine versus
on
Raiden.
Death Battle.
I already know. But we'll watch it either way. Yeah, there's Wolverine. Yay.
Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of Death Battle. I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and next time is...
KK. Alright guys, that was Donkey Kong vs. Knuckles Death Battle. I was wrong. Knuckles didn't win. It was Donkey Kong. If you like how it turned out, leave a like. If you really liked it, then subscribe. Let me press the X on this thing. Remove. Okay. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.